What force would be required to push a 200-pound crate up an incline, a ramp inclined at 30 degrees from the ground? So in this example, we're going to be pushing a crate, and this crate is going to be pushed up a 30-degree incline. So from the horizontal, this angle would be 30 degrees. We've got a couple different things going on here. One, we have the weight of the package is 200 pounds. And what we're looking for is we're looking for this part right there, or this one right here, which will be the same. It's the force required to push the thing up. So to be able to make a nice diagram of this, let me give you a different look at this box here. And totally the weight will be right here. And let me we'll do that a different color for you so you can see this. And so if right here in the middle, the weight is going to be 200 pounds. And once again, we're looking for this component right here. We'll name that just X. If you notice, this kind of forms right here a right triangle. If we label our degrees, this degree right here is going to be the same as this angle. You can see that this here is a right triangle, and then if this is 30, that angle is 60. So this angle must be 60, meaning that angle must be 30. And you could use either one of these angles. It doesn't really matter which one you use, but it will affect your choice of whether you're going to use cosine or sine. So if we want to figure the answer to this one out, what we need to do is we need to set up a trigonometric function to find this. So if we use 60 degrees, we have the adjacent side and then the hypotenuse. So using 60 degrees, this would be the cosine of 60 equals x over 200. So x will be 200 times the cosine of 60 degrees. You could do the same thing with sine, except you'd need to use 30 degrees for the sine. So we'll do 200 times the cosine of 60, which is 100. Cosine of 60, after all, is 1/2. So 1/2 of 200 would be 100. And that's 100 pounds. So you could make an argument, perhaps in physics, that this would be a little bit improper because a force would need to be like foot-pounds. But essentially what we're doing here is we're wondering, you know, if you were a weightlifter and you could lift 100 pounds, then you could push this cart up the ramp. And so it would give you kind of a clue as to what would be needed. And if we think about this, like, you know, if you're a UPS driver or somebody who handles packages for FedEx or one of the other package carriers, the U.S. mail system, you know, they have restrictions on how much that they're asked to be able to lift. If the package is over a certain amount of pounds, then you need to come get somebody else. So that's the goal of this. Even though it might not be technically correct to say that the force would be 100 pounds, that would be an actual just a unit of weight. But here's your answer.